Well, it's a very blustery day, so I don't know how well you can hear this, but I've just come up to the solar farm to have one last look at it, because they've actually finished putting in the solar farm and they've actually connected up all the panels to the national grid, but they haven't finished putting the fence around it, which is rather strange. So I thought I'd have a quick look around the panels just before it's all fenced off, and we'll see what it's like now. So they've left trackways in amongst the panels, but they pretty well cleared the site. I walk down the trackway now. So massive sheets of panels here, and you can see the panels do cast quite a lot of shadow over the ground, and this is supposed to be for grazing, but I'm not quite sure how good the grazing ground is going to be if the grass is in shadow, although there is quite a lot of grass growing underneath it. So the talk about grazing sheep, it's possible that will happen. And we can just see all the wiring underneath, look. So each panel is connected by that little thing there and wired in series along here. So as we go along, you can see the cabling running, and then it runs down into the ground there. Massive loads of cabling. So that's all of these are now charging, giving out power. So I'm following the cabling along. And we can see here sort of control box. Well, I don't know anything about how this is all wired out. I'm just sub combiner, and this is a transformer, I guess, and I can hear it humming actually. I don't know whether you can hear the hum. And over here a load more station 5 inverters. So these are the inverters for all the panels. Well, that's interesting. Now, it's telling us what that is producing. 32.11 kilowatts. 35. So that's changing all the time. What's this one say? 33. 35. Crikey, so these are all telling us what these panels are producing. Now if you add all that up, you can work out what this rank is all doing if you went along. That one's doing 0, so there must be something wrong with that. So someone's going to have to come back and fix that one. Test connecting. So it says on grid on them. So yeah, so that's interesting because it's showing what it's all producing. But I can see they've been out and tidied up the site because it's not a building site anymore, and I guess this will all green up. Through the fence there, have a quick look. Nip through the hedge. And here's the next field. And up above it is more. And then up again, up that track, you can just see over the far side are another lot of panels. So I'm not going to go up and see all those. But it's interesting that I've seen this site right from when it was a green field, and now it's actually producing electricity. And I'd say another week or so they'll finish that fence and I won't be able to get in here. So I wanted to have a quick look really, because you don't see solar parks everywhere, and I think a lot of people drive by. Oh look, there's an earthing wire. I guess you need that on there. So all the things like that you don't realise you need. But you don't see solar farms everywhere, and when you do, normally you can't get in to look at them. So I'm hoping that everyone will enjoy this opportunity to see what they're really about. So all those inverters that we saw back there, they seem to be the only ones that I can spot so far. So I'm guessing there's not many of those that they do a lot of the panels. Gosh, it goes on for miles. Seems to. Get back through here. Go along the front of the panels now, you can see them. So yeah, it's the inside of a solar farm in Gloucestershire. So it was very noisy when they built these, but now it's actually just left. They're going to be fenced off, and that's it. But I can see that definitely solar panels are the future, but I do wish these were on roofs rather than in green fields. I think really they should end up being on the roofs of buildings, because we don't have that many lovely green fields like this that can produce food in the world. There's a lot of desert and wasteland which would be better sited for solar panels, I think, than productive farmland. But I'm going to leave you now with these views of the solar farm at Tower Hill.